Hello everyone, it's Della DuLac. Today I want to share with you a couple products from the July to December 2022 Christmas catalog. Very cute things in here, but specifically I'm going to share with you the Memories and More card pack and matching paper. This suite is great because it all coordinates together. You can mix and match them. Here's the stamp set that coordinates with the paper and the Memories and More pack with some dies that you can cut those out. Super cute, fuzzy little iridescent trim. Today I'm going to share with you what I've done with the Memories and More pack. So the Memories and More pack is generally designed for memory keeping. But I like to use them for cards too, and they have the great envelopes and cards to go with them, so you can quickly and easily turn them into cards. So I'm going to share with you those right now. Move that out of the way. Okay, so here are the cards. So they're a 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 cards. So the 6 by 6 cards that come in the pack fit quite nicely on here with just a little bit of a border. So here are the two designs that you get in there. So you can have a green that has like kind of a speckled, almost like a splattering of bleach on there, because it gets just a little bit lighter fleckles on the front side and then solid on the back when you fold it in half. And then of course the white core on the inside. And this one here is the red backing with the polka dot front. But I've used this side as the front too, so just depending on how you want to fold these and use them. And then the matching envelopes. So we'll set those aside here in a minute. And because you get so many cards in this pack, I definitely recommend getting 2 packs of cards with envelopes, because you have so many cards in here that you're going to make a lot of cards. You could even get 3 of these and just kind of space them all out. But I recommend at least grabbing 2 cards with envelopes with 1 pack of the Memories and More cards. You get a lot of cards in here. Let me just double check. So you get 54 total pieces in here. So with the 6 by 6 and the 4 by 3. And then you get 20 cards with 20 envelopes in that pack. Let me show you a few things that I've done. Actually, let's see what's in this pack first really quick. So here are the 3 by 4 cards. I'm just going to kind of go through these. We're super quick here. Super cute, really fun, very quick, easy to add to your cards. Great pack to pick up. Oh, this one's very cute too. So I'm going to show you some of these and how I've put them on my cards. And here are the 4 by 6. Great, just super quick, and then a few little background pieces. This one here is definitely more for memory keeping, because then you've got some little journaling bubbles. I did try to cut that apart, but I didn't like how it worked. And then of course you've got all the backing. I forgot to show you the back. So you've got some different things you could put that in your memory keeping. I mean, that might be kind of a fun little card front too, who knows, or maybe the inside of a card. And then you've got some little polka dots on these. So it just depends on which side you want to use. Some different cute little train. This one's very cute. I have cut some of these down a little bit to put on a card, so I could use some of those. And then you've got a couple sheets of the sticker labels that you can put on. You can peel those off, stick them on your cards. Just a few little accents here and there. These are really fun, and some chipboard pieces. So you've got your clear acetate with a design on here. So these are really tricky actually to put on your card so you don't see the adhesive behind there. I'm going to share, we're going to hide those behind some of the images that are on here, or adding things to it. So these are great. You can pop these out. Maybe use a little bit of a liquid glue or glue dots. pop these out if I can get this one out. I had it out a second ago. There we go. So you can pop these out. There we go. You can see that. And then add those to your cards to give it a little bit of dimension, some different texture. So let's move a few of these over and get to the samples. Move this over here. So this one here, let me find the card fronts that I've used. Super quick, easy card. Just grab some of your scrap card stock colors that coordinate with the pack. So we've got some real red and some of the greens, different. You can kind of see that all I did was add just a little bit of Wink of Stella to the Santa Claus beard. And then that little chipboard piece, couple little rhinestones. Quick card. Pop that up with some dimensionals. And then you can add just a little strip of either the DSP that coordinates with it or some of the pieces that you cut off of your cards. Very quick and easy to do. So with this one here, turned it this way. This is a great technique too. So what I did is I tore here, if you tear toward yourself, then you'll get that little white deckled edge. And then that piece that I cut or tore off of the cardstock or the card base itself, I just glued on the inside of the card and then added just a little piece of the green. So that deckled edge will pop out a little bit more. I even Wink of Stella the little torn edge, and there you go. You can see that I Wink of Stella the tips of the trees, and that's all I did to this. Super quick, easy to do. Similar layout, but I did not tear the card this time. I just used a cut strip of a scrap paper that I used in here, added just a little bit of red, same layout, just added a couple different elements. I did Wink of Stella the joy. There you go, you can see a little bit of that glittering. And then here I added some of those fun little chipboard snowflakes. Here and here, a little bit of the ribbon, some more Wink of Stella. Of course, you have to Wink of Stella everything. You get just glitter, it makes it all better, doesn't it? Oh, right, here is one of those acetate pieces. So what I did is I just took a couple strips of paper to put down here on the bottom just to mix it up. You can put these really on anything you want. I did another one in here. I should share both at the same time. Let's pull that one out. So this one, I took one of the 4x6 pieces here, and then added. So just depending on which background you have, some of these get a little bit lost. See, that's just, obviously the orientation doesn't work. Maybe the snowflakes. But I thought this one here, very simple greeting down here and one here. This one I just use the card base itself with just a couple strips of the paper. Here is this one here. So they definitely show up, I think, a little bit better on a dark background. Just because of that white. So what I would do, and there's a film on the back of these, so you can tell how nice that looks when you take that off. Get that right? There we go. So when you take that off, you've got that really nice clear look. Otherwise it kind of has that kind of milky dull look. So you want to take that film off first of all of those. And then you can hide your adhesive behind these. Just take some glue dots. So I've taken a couple of these little glue dots. You can put them behind some of those white edge pieces, or whether it's a snowflake or the words. And then you can also put a couple of rhinestones on right where you put a glue dot. So that's all I did here. So there's no adhesive around the other part. I put a couple of the glue dots behind. Wonderful. And here, where I knew I was going to put 2 little rhinestones, I put 2 glue dots here, and then behind this little candy cane. And that's the only adhesive I've got, so you can see that that is plenty to get that to stick on there. Very cute, very fun, a little bit different for your cards because it has such a nice little sheen to it. A little reflective. Okay, so we'll move these over here. Come back to that. Okay. And then, so these are the 3x4. Again, just similar kind of layouts, just adding some scraps, a couple little dimensionals, or, you know, putting them on with dimensionals, or adding the rhinestones, little strips of paper on the inside. Great way to use up all of these. Again, I with the Della, super cute. Little strip on the inside, and then you can put them on at an angle. It doesn't have to be straight. Just adds a little bit of character, kind of fun to those. Now with these here, I will show you that I have trimmed these down. So this piece right here, I trimmed a little bit off the bottom, so I could use that side of it on the inside of this card. So I trimmed this one off the bottom, and then you can just add, I mean, you could add the whole thing to your card, of course. You can do it like that. Just put the whole thing on there. It fits quite nicely, but there's kind of a lot of space down here. So I wanted to trim that just a little bit, have, you know, just a little bit of different things, just so they're not all the same all the time. Add a little bit of twine, a couple little rhinestones, of course Stella to my trees, and to the little Let It Snow. See, you can see, maybe, sometimes it's hard to see that Stella, but anyway. So for that one here, got a mess going on here. So with this one here, I trimmed this off. I love the stripes on the back. That's where I got these stripes for this one here. So I trimmed that down because there was a lot of space that I didn't want on the card. So I trimmed that down similar, trimmed it out a little bit smaller. The greetings are already there, just added some ribbon, and then just added a little bit of that paper from the other piece here on the inside, just because it kind of matched some of the coloring from here. Very cute. You can definitely see the Stella on the holly. Very cute. And then you can also pick up a package of just the white Memories and More cards and envelopes, because then you get this little 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 sized cards with matching, or with envelopes. So I haven't put anything on the inside of that yet. You can stamp on the inside, you can put stamp on the envelopes, but they're just white. But these fit quite nicely on here. These don't really go through the mail, but they are great to add to a gift bag. So these are super cute to make up, and very quick, because then you're just gluing those on the cards, because then you have that already built-in little white border. That one was where I got this one too. And for this one here, I cut up one sheet of those trees. Where is that one? I don't know. There it is. So I cut up one sheet of these along all of these. So I would have 4 of those skinny little strips that I could put on the inside to match the other pieces. Very cute. And then on this one, I put adhesive behind the ribbon and behind my Mary, and that's it. So you can see here I don't have any adhesive, and that was enough. That was enough. Okay, let's pull some of these over here. I'm going to show you a couple cards that I did with the matching paper, which is this one right here. So this is the DSP. I'll pull out some of these so you can see what those look like. It's kind of hard to tell. You only get such a little piece, a little glimpse of what you can get in the pack here. Very cute paper. So, and a couple of these you can cut up. This one I've just sliced up some presents, and you saw on the inside of some of these cards I just have a couple little strips. But these two pieces here are really fun. So if you cut all of these here at these lines, you would get, of course, 4 strips. If you cut it in half, you would have 8. And then you can either put them, because these are 12 by 12, so this one here is cut at 6 inches. And then you could put them on your card from your pack here. And then you would have just that fun little border here, and do a similar design like I did with one of these other cards here, like this one. So this is one of the cards from the Memories and More pack. Similar design from the paper to put on here, but you can also trim these down just a little bit and put them on a standard size card. So this is the standard. This is your 4¼ by 6¼ from the Memories and Card pack, and this is just some paper cut. So you can just trim those down just a little bit and add those on. Very cute little strip from that card base, from the card pack here. So you can trim all of those, add those to your cards, use the regular size cards, whichever you want to do. This one here, let's move that one. So this one is a fun one too. So you can cut these again in strips like you did with the other one, and then you can cut just those little pieces out. So you've got a whole bunch of these. So all I did was cut up a whole sheet, and I'm going to end up with a whole bunch of these fun, quick little embellishments or a focal point that you can add to your cards. Like, we'll do that one here. So I have already folded this, added just a scrap piece, little white piece on the inside. We can take one of these cards and just glue that one right here. I'm just going to do that super quick. So just take a little bit of adhesive and just put that right down on your card. Very cute. Take one of the little sticker sheets, which are somewhere down here. There we go. Let's do Ho Ho Holidays. We've got a Santa on the front. We can just stick this one right down here. Cute. And of course we could get some Stella and just add some to our snow. Maybe his beard. A little bit up on the tree. Super cute. Very quick. Very cute. So you can add, there's a couple little Santa faces, so we can put one of those on the inside of our card. Of course, you have to have something on the inside, so it's not so boring when you open it up, especially if you don't have a lot to write in your cards. Then you can just put some more stuff in there. We could add a couple little rhinestones, kind of add just a little bit of bling. I like doing odd numbers. Odd numbers look really good. There we go. Something like that. Very cute. Quick cards. I hope that you enjoyed my samples from here. Lots of fun opportunities. This paper from this pack is a lot of fun. Super cute. And of course you've got all the fun little patterns you've got on the back. I could cut, just like I did with those other ones, you could cut this into strips, add those to your cards. You get a whole couple, you get 2 sheets of each design. You got a whole bunch of presents here. Those would be great for backgrounds or cut up for the inside of your card. Same with those trees. Lots of fun possibilities with this pack. So if you have not tried out some of these Memories and More cards, they make great, great cards. Very quick, especially if you have a lot to make. I hope you like the samples that I did for you today. If you like them, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to click that bell button so you don't miss a video. Have a great day and Merry Christmas.